Oh God! That was sick. I don't know how well I didn't think I even got a hook Might be an upgrade too. Yeah, I think so. Oh man, he spoiled that bro.
Chasing man, you show us how to perform. Well, your style's been changed because we're so in vain. But you'll take a sunset for stone. Look out, honey, you're bad. My love, always the vulture, though you look like a dove. Worst kind of love makes pain necessary.
Hello, everybody. Today is a special Bass Tour Anglers podcast. We've got an unboxing to do. Many of you know that we are the Western representatives for Duckett Fishing, and we have got a special package today. So let's get to this. Let's take a look and see. We've got an overhead camera so you don't miss anything. We'll take a look at the new stuff from Duckett Fishing. Got a packing list here. A torn in half packing list. Okay, so we've got, so we have some of the new walking topwater baits by Duckett Fishing. We have some of the new popping topwater baits. We've got square bill cranks. We've got triple arm spinner baits. Good stuff to take a look at. Let's dive into this. All right, first things first. Got this is the BD110 Super Sound. It's a walking topwater bait. The color that I have right here in my hand is this is called a Soggy Ghost. It's got that kind of a green shaddish looking top to it with a hologram side. Got another BD Super Sound. This is the chrome pattern. Got another Super Sound in the chrome pattern. Oh, this one's pretty cool. Another Super Sound. This is a walking topwater bait, like a Zara Spook and any of the other type that are on the market. I like the 3 treble hooks. This is a hologram shad. It's a really flashy color right there. A couple more, it looks like. Another in the hologram shad color. Boy, that's some bright flash. Looks like we've got couple of the BD 110s in the this is the color they call bone. I really like that kind of an opaque color. It's got kind of a shad. I'm sorry, kind of a little bit of a scale pattern on the side. It's a cool looking color. BD 110B Super Sound is what these are. All right. Next thing we have here, we have the this is the new trap bait, the Duckett trap. It's actually produced with the Bill Lewis company, of course, the rattle trap company. So these are legit. This is what they call chrome and gray shad color. Chartreuse brown black. That'd be a good off-color water color right there. Good for dirty water. The other thing about a trap bait is it's fished so well, especially during the winter time of the year. If you can use it to yo-yo over deep grass, it just, that bait powering out of grass is such a quick strike producer. Again, this is a great color for some of that off-color water you see after it rains, after there's storms. We got a lot of stuff to unbox here, a lot of new stuff. So next we've got the BD 60 popper, and this is good. I've been wanting Duckett. I've been wanting to see a popping bait out of Duckett for a long time. You know, this, whatever your favorite popper, going all the way back to the Pop R and up through all the different kinds of popper baits that are on the market. This is now this particular one, the 60. This is kind of a finesse toppler. That's what I would call it. It's a small little bait, like the feather hooks. I don't know if you can see but it's got a nice deep concave face for creating a good pop, a good blurp sound. And this is a pretty cool little bait. And I do say little because it's small. There's a bigger version of it. This is the BD. This is the BD 80, a much heavier popping bait. I mean, either one of these would be great complements to each other. You know, you might get them on the bigger bait, and then you might downsize to the smaller bait. You pick up a few more that wouldn't hit the big one. I think that's a good 1-2 punch right there. Really good part of a systematic topwater approach. So this color is that a soggy color. It's kind of a shad hologram on the side with a green, kind of a greenish tint on the top. It's a pretty popular color these days. We've got a smaller BD popper in that yellow bone color. It's an interesting color. This is kind of blue with a black dot on the side. They're calling this this is Ghost Sexy. Well, I guess it's only a matter of time before I fish a bait that has got the word sexy in it, because that seems to be the trend these days. But this is Ghost Sexy. It is a pretty sexy bait. Here's one brown back. Okay, that's the color. Pretty cool. It's got an interesting marking on the side. Here's a BD 80 in that brown back color. Again, I just think this is a really neat 1-2 combination. If you're gonna throw topwater, and for whatever reason they stop biting the big one, it's always good to have a little brother to go back to. That's a really good combination of baits to have. I like this. Here's that Asagi pattern again in the BD 80 size. Cool looking bait. It's gonna make a lot of noise, and you're gonna be able to cast that 100 miles, I think. Now we're into the square bills, and okay, so we've got a BD 1.5 square bill and a BD 2.5 square bill, and again, I just really like the way that you can complement your lure presentation. The 2.5 is a much bigger, bulkier square bill crankbait, and I know you'll catch fish on this. But in the event that the bite slows down, they're not biting it the way you want it to, you've got the smaller version, the 1.5. I think it's just a really good complement. They really complement each other well, and you know, it's definitely, you'd want to have both of these in your tackle box, because you know it's a step down in size. But again, you know, we talk about systematic bass fishing all the time. It's a great part of a systematic approach to have you know, two similar lures. You know for sure they're biting. There's a good square bill bite, but it may be that you need to downsize a little bit, especially if there's been a lot of pressure on your leg. It's pretty cool. These are both in the threadfin shad color. Here we go with let's see, this is a majestic shad in the 1.5. These are both majestic shad. Okay, that's a majestic shad, kind of a gray top, kind of a whitish bone. Again, I just think it's neat the way these baits complement each other. Well, I like this color. You want to throw square bills in shallow, dirty water. That color right there, that's a 2.5. Here's the complementary one, the 1.5 right next to it. But what a great off-color water color that is. Big giant eyes on these baits. I think that's important. You know, fish are notorious for wanting to hit head first, and I really am a believer that one of the things that fish key in on is the eyes. When a fish wants to eat a bait head first, and you know, they key in on the eye, and that's how they get him, you know, from the head. But these have got great eyes on them. Okay, now here's that majestic shad. This is a great color. The majestic shad in the 1.5 version and the 2.5 version. It's good stuff. I'll tell you what, if you've got a tackle shop, or you know someone that's got a tackle shop, there's just a full line that you could put in there and be guaranteed to have everything that you need. Particularly, you know, in that systematic approach for if your customers want square bill baits, these is just a great combination of baits right here. Now we're talking. Again, the 1.5 and the 2.5. That's not a famous color. Red craw. Look at that. Color reminds me of Sam Rayburn. It's a very popular color there. But again, something about red, especially in the springtime, that just seems to draw bass to the baits. Very cool. Ah, this is one I was looking for earlier. There's that red craw in the Duckett trap. This is a color we haven't looked at yet. Green gizzard shad. It's got that black dot on the side that you need to have for a shad bait. It's got kind of a green top. That's a good looking bait right there. Again, in the 2.5 and the 1.5. I really think these are baits that you buy in combination with each other. It's a full set, so to speak. Some more of those trap baits. The Duckett trap. Look at that color. Pearl gray shiner. That is almost a white. It's black on top, but it's almost a white bait. And how cool would that be, ripping that out of grass in deeper water. A green gizzard shad, that is a lot of green in that bait. Very cool. This is something I've been wanting to take a look at. All right, now. This is the Duckett, the BD triple threat. And what this is a 3-arm spinnerbait. And what I like about this, it's thin wire, really small willow leaf blades. And boy, if that's not a small little pot of bait fish, I don't know what is. You know, it occurs to me that this bait right here could be your step down from an A-rig. A lot of the tournament organizations don't allow A-rigs, but this would certainly work. It's got that same multi-blade, multi-flash, small bait school look to it. I've been hearing a lot about this, and very, very cool. It's got a really well painted head on it. Skirt. Stick a trailer on the back of that hook. This is called Boogaloo Dace, and it's got one copper colored or one gold blade and 2 chrome blades. This is purple sensei. There's a little bit of purple in the skirt, but white blades with some purple. White blades with some purple flake on it. Special white. Yeah, all chrome blades. It's cool stuff. Really like the way that head is painted. Really cool. Good old-fashioned white chartreuse. Again, it's got the chrome blades on the outside, and it's got a gold blade in the middle with your chartreuse and white skirt. This is a good bait. These are all half-ounce size. I mean, you can throw these on your regular spinnerbait rod, and it just gives you a little something extra. It gives you a little bit of finesse from the standpoint that the wire it's a light wire spinnerbait. It's got 3 arms, mimics a small little pot of bait fish. It's gonna get bit. It's gonna get bit. Okay, now we got the heavy artillery, the BD spoons. A lot being said these days about flutter spoons, and boy, that is a big piece of metal, and that is a big swim bait hook right there on that thing. This is a 6.5. This is the big one, 6.5 in a nickel color. Here is the smaller version. This is the 5-inch.
This one's called Bad.
Also in the nickel color. Oh heck yeah! This is the 4-inch in the nickel color. So we got they got 3 sizes. You know, that big one. I mean, again, it's that systematic approach that I talk about all the time. You'd love to have them bite the big one, bigger fish on the bigger baits, but you can downsize, and the 4-inch and the 5-inch will catch big fish just as well. Well, folks, I hope you appreciate that look at Duckett's new baits that are coming out. Again, if you have any questions at all about either the Duckett line of rods and reels or these baits, please drop us a message down below. Send us a DM on Instagram. Go to our website, basstouranglers.com, and send us an email, and we'll get back to you. We are bringing this product to the West, and we want to answer your questions, and we want to respond to your comments. Until next time, keep those live fast zipped and clipped, and we will talk to you again very soon.